Alright guys, well the time has come. This video is going to be about the laser sequential corner lights for the C5. This is a new product on the market, and in this video we're going to go over a few things. So first of all, I'm going to show you how those lights function. I'm going to install them, show you how simple basically the installation is. We're going to talk about, do you need a Hyperflash harness? If you have one, do you need to use the resistors that are included? That's all in this video. And then we're going to talk about some giveaways. So first of all, for anybody that's bought from KnightDriveTV.com the Sleepy Eye headlight conversion kit or the Sequentials that are obviously inbound and about to be shipped very soon, like in the next 2 days, you're going to be included in a giveaway. So all my headlight pre-buyers and sequential laser light buyers, stick for this video because I'm going to do a giveaway, and Lacey has picked the winner. So in addition to that, if you're new to the channel or you're not one of my pre-buyers, you're eligible also for a giveaway in this video, and I'm going to tell you how to do that here just in a second. So a lot in this video, guys. New product on the market, along with the obvious Sleepy Eye triple LED headlight conversion that I created here on the channel. Lots ahead, guys. You're watching Knight Drive TV. So yes, first and foremost, I got all the names from all the buyers that have purchased from KnightDriveTV.com, and we picked a winner. So I hope you're watching, and you have 2 days, 48 hours to respond. Leave a comment in the comment section that you've seen that you're the winner. Obviously, if you're in the Knight Drive TV super secret group, let them know in there. But check this footage out. We picked a winner. As I said, I'm going to give away some corner lights. And the corner lights, so basically this list is all the people that have submitted an order for the headlight kit or the corner lights. I'll put your name in this list. I'll randomize. If you've ordered more than once, you get double the chance. So
there's a lot of names in here. Yeah,
there is a lot of names. So Lace is going to do the honors. She's going to pick the winner, and this is a total randomizer, little wheel spin. So you can do it, Lace.
Let's do it.
You're going to let somebody know who won the corner lights.
Let's do it.
All right, spin it.
See who gets it.
Oh.
Look at that, Isaac.
So is that Isaac? You win.
Congratulations.
You say you win? Congratulations, you win a tinted set of corner lights for the C5 Corvette. Obviously, you've either bought the Sleepy Eye headlight kit or a set of corners. If you bought the corners, I'm going to refund your money, so you get them for free. So obviously, Isaac, if you see this video, post a comment, let them know that you know. If you're in the Facebook group, let everybody know in there as well. You have 2 days to respond, 2 days. And if you don't respond, then I'm going to have to go to the next guy. And the next guy is going to be, and pick one more.
Runner up. Let's close this.
Remove him.
Oh, let's remove him since he already won.
Yep. So now you're out, Isaac.
All right. Let's see who's next. Oh, there we go. So right. Runner up is.
Yeah, and the runner up is if I don't hear from Isaac, and Isaac's gone.
Is that Trevor Hines?
Trevor Hines. Trevor Hines. It's probably Hines. Trevor Hines, you're on backup. So both of you guys, put a comment down below if you know. Obviously, Isaac, if you're watching, you've won. Trevor, you're on backup. What do you think, Lace?
Congratulations to those who won them.
I'm going to make sure you guys understand the functionality of these. So I'm going to kind of show you each function and feature. So this is turn signal activation, obviously, sequential. I will characterize that as very bright. It strikes me as extremely bright, to be honest with you. Now, the thing that I'm not clear on at this exact point in the video is how it remains for like your daytime running light. I'm assuming that it's probably going to keep these on. So it's going to be a heck of a daytime running light. All right, kind of aim like so. Alrighty. So I'm actually kind of surprised that that's the DRL. Oh yeah, I think I like that. Oh yeah, I think I like that. All right, let me go through some functions and I'll show you guys some different functions. All right, we're gonna go to the parking lights. Now that should, on my DRL, on the old side, it should go white. And I believe we should also have the white light on the new one. Now the question is, I'm not even seeing it at this point, but I'm gonna go back to DRL. You get that switch between, in daytime, it shuts off that driving light, that white driving light, but then adds that amber bottom. So obviously guys, for those of you who don't know, if you don't like DRLs at all, if you pull your e-brake up just one click, it shuts them off. Guys, real quick, so this is going to be basically, obviously these molds are already done. So this is the passenger side, and so the only issue I was having was there's a clip that rotates and clicks and engages this tab. The problem is, I'm going to put a picture on the screen here trying to show you the difference. This tab here, this part, and I'm going to use a knife blade here. So this part here should actually be down on this side, sticking out so that it can rotate and engage and click. The way that it is right now, it's stopping on this and it won't engage and click. So it looks like, I mean, obviously they're not going to be able to change this mold because these injection molds are done. So the fix for this is probably going to be a little one, a little mod, and you're probably going to have to cut this down probably about right here. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to confirm with a photo once that clicks in, but it's probably going to be about half of that. And I think what that will do is it'll allow it to rotate enough that it will engage on the back side of this right here, and you'll be good. Alright guys, so basically this is my old depot light here, and these are the new clears. And so I kind of think that I want to replicate this kind of appearance because I'm used to looking at it like this. And so people that are considering like whether to go with clear or smoked, I would probably lightly encourage you to go with the clears, and only because you can kind of do a custom look like I'm about to show you, but also because the resale perspective, you can actually obviously remove the smoked tint essentially, and offer them used per se if you ever make a change for clears or for smoked options. So, and there is a bit of abrasion protection. Don't forget, in this video I'm going to show you all the functions, the way that I tint these, and I'm going to talk about the giveaway here in a little bit. But don't forget that if you want to purchase these, I am giving the best discount on the internet on these. I only have a limited amount available. I've updated the website with the stock. Once it's gone, it's gone. So put in the following discount code. I'm putting it here on the screen. Please subscribe to the channel if you use this discount code, and it will give you the best price shipped in the United States. Canada, obviously, you have a little more shipping, but the code will still give you the same percentage off. It's a great deal, guys. Check it out, but let's continue watching the video. I'm going to show you how I tinted these, how they turned out, talk a little bit about the giveaway. All ahead. We're going to do a little bit of comparison here. I'm going to show you how I do it with a piece of knifeless tape. And just know that if you buy these from me, I can include the tint film option, and it's actually the best product on the market right now. It has air channel release. It's super easy to install. So I'm going to show you that here. So check it out. Here is this is my dark tint, and this is like the factory tint. So I would characterize it basically as you could have light, medium, and dark. And obviously these aren't going to be as dark as like the blackout GTO, like 90s style blackout covers. These still have a little bit of a tint, not quite limo maybe, but maybe it's close. So yeah, you can basically, if you buy the clear, you can have one of these two options: light, medium, and then if you really want the darkest, then the factory smoked is the way to go. These are the laser side markers for the rear quarters on the C5. I have some sets of these available. I'm also going to give a set of these away in the next video, but obviously they perfectly match the smoked, but then you would be a little bit off, but your medium shade would be the best if you wanted to say do corners and tail lights, and then supplement with something like this, then you're going to want to go with the darker shade. So that's about that, guys. Let me get these installed and wrapped up. Alright guys, so this is a product called 3M Finish Line Knifeless Tape, and so basically it has a Kevlar string inside of it, and you can run a tape line, put vinyl, certain types of tint, things like that over the top of it, get a good seal over the top of the tape, and then you pull the Kevlar string and it makes a very nice clean edge cut if you do it properly. So I will actually start way off of the edge like a wraparound, so I'll kind of leave a good bit of excess. Kind of a weird angle, but I'll show you here in a second. But I'm gonna go ahead and just run this line. I will say that the product, it strikes me as having gotten a bit more flexible since I first used it probably 10 years ago. And I can tell you there's some very subpar knockoffs on the market out of China that you don't want to use and don't want to waste your time with. Okay, but you can see I just kind of ran that tape line and left a good bit of edge here. Show you there's kind of a special technique to getting good with this. But the key here on the front side is when we lay the vinyl down, the key to this making a nice cut is it has to be very tight to the surface. The vinyl, or tint in this case, has to be no air against it. You want it down tight against the knifeless tape. All right, so something I kind of want to show is I do have two options here, and to my recollection, this lighter one is about a 45 in terms of tint, and I believe this one might be a 20. So I kind of wanted a 35 to be honest with you, but I'm going to go with lighter, and I'm going to see how I like that. So if you want me to include enough for you to do your clears, then just go ahead and select that on the website, KnightDriveTV.com, and I can go ahead and put enough in the shipment so that you can do this. And I would just start in the center. Obviously, start in the center of the light. Just kind of give it a tug. Get a wrinkle or anything like that, like you kind of see here, you're going to hit it with a little heat, it'll come right out. Slightly awkward just because it's not connected to anything, and I have to stay. But as you can see, you don't need much wrap skill in terms of how you wrap a vehicle in order to accomplish this. These air channels are going to release a lot of this air, and once you just get a little crimped up, just give it a little bit of heat. They always say pull glass, so it's more or less you just kind of want to work at the film and keep just giving it slight tugs and pushing the air out as you go and avoiding any creases. We're ready to trim, and I'm gonna start on this front side. So what you want to do is lock it down along the edge, and then I'm gonna cut away just with this pair of scissors here. I'm gonna cut away the excess so that I'm close to the exposed knifeless tape. So here we have the knifeless tape here. Now, the trick to knifeless tape is you want to fold it back on itself on a flat region so that it's folded back on itself, and you want to pinch that down with your thumb. So it's folded back on itself, and you give it a pop. And basically what that does is it pulls it back on itself and releases that Kevlar string. Obviously my thumb was pushing down back here, holding it, folded back on itself, so I yanked on this while I was pushing my thumb pressure down here, and it popped the Kevlar string out. And so you see that string is peeling away. So here you want to just kind of get it started right as it meets the vinyl. Again, put pressure, and you're just going to pull right through. Alright, so now we kind of have a look that is similar, obviously, to the way that it looked before. Now this is the lighter I'm going to put this as light smoke. So you can see it kind of has a very similar feel to where I think your amber is going to come through really well in the side markers, but yet I'm not going to sacrifice any light here. And I'm just kind of used to looking at this reflective housing and then having this darker area. Obviously this has the amber and this doesn't, so I'm going to put it on the car and see how I feel about it, but I think it's a pretty good look, and it's kind of a combination, so it's something a little bit different to where everybody's either going to have all smoke or all clear. Some of you guys can have something like this. You want to post cast it, so to speak, and kind of post heat it. Heat your edges. Look for any air bubbles that might form, but obviously just run your finger down along the edges and take a look at everything up close. But this is a very good protective film, and these kind of self-heal, so if you get any scratches or anything from car washes or dirt or something like that, these will generally kind of self-heal. So you can see the outcome was very good. This is a very easy product to use. It's not a complex curve. It's pretty simple, small amount of stretch, so I don't think anybody would have a problem with this procedure. So yeah, for me, I think this appearance is something I'm a little bit more used to just seeing on my car. I like to kind of downplay that chromey area, and the OEM corners, you know, they're basically all kind of white and silvery and wrap around, and I kind of like the subdued nature of these. So for those of you that are going to run this in place, you can see it is a pretty solid unit. It's it acts as a pretty good heat sink. It does have some double-sided tape. You can mount it very safely, and this will act to keep basically load on the system so that your lights blink slower. So don't worry about that. I know a lot of people have done kind of some DIY solutions and have talked about heat. I think this is a very good solution, and there's a lot of heat capacity there. It's a nice piece of aluminum, so I think you're good there. This is your access panel right here. Now you don't have to take this lip off. I think this is the only screw. It's the edge one that's common to this panel. I think the others are just solely in the bumper. So you're just going to want to get this off. A couple in the back side here, one here, one here. Don't mind the extra long wire. I was using this for testing. Those will be shorter, but obviously you can see that's just kind of tapped into that side marker light. This is what runs the halos on the headlight kits. So obviously I have a lot extra wire there, but it's a real simple tap into that. So if you have the brake ducts, they're kind of in the way, but if you can see, there is a small, I think it looks like a 7, and then there's going to be a 10 up there we're going to have to get to. So get that 7 up on that corner there. There, you can see that 10 millimeter right there. So that's what you can probably go through this with a 1/4-inch ratchet. So we're going to try that. Alrighty, so mine actually had a self tapper going up in there, so it was kind of an 8. And I got it out, so it was just basically there, and then up on top here, there's a spring. So you can see there's a spring there. It kind of holds on the top. Very weird detail, but that's how they did it. So as you can see, guys, it turned out really well. The tinting, I really like it. It doesn't affect the amber at all, and I think it kind of gives it a unique look. So obviously, guys, if you want to win a set of these, it's pretty simple. Go to KnightDriveTV.com, scroll down to the bottom where it says subscribe by email. Go ahead and put in your email. That'll enter you one entry. In order to win, you also have to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. So basically those 3 things will qualify you to win a set of these. I'll tint them, or I'll send you a smoked set. It's up to you, but you'll find out who wins on the next video that has to do with, well, I don't know what it's going to have to do with. Maybe headlights, maybe corner lights. You're just going to have to watch the channel, but I will announce the winner ahead, guys. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and see you on the next one.